Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. What are the countries that will send, already agreed to send, and will send, obviously, tanks to Ukraine? Well, I have here a series of articles lined up that I'm going to just use them to make my point. What do we know so far? We know so far that a lot of countries provided Ukraine with old Russian Soviet tanks T-72s. That would be, I think, Slovakia, Poland, about 240 tanks actually from Poland, Slovenia, about 80, Romania, I don't know if Romania did anything or not, is just zipped. But there are many other countries that from the Eastern Bloc, the satellites of the Soviet Union sent to Ukraine. Now, Ukraine wants more, obviously not Ukraine, is the Americans who want to send them more, but not directly, because they are afraid we're going to vote them out or something. So we have the countries that said they will send Abrams tanks. We got Challenger tanks, Leclerc tanks, Leopard 2 tanks. These are the tanks that we know so far. They will be sent over there, or at least they're talking. United States already said they will send Abrams tanks, and they agreed with that right here. I made a video on this one a few minutes ago in reversal. It was no reversal. We knew. U.S. poised to approve Abrams tanks for Ukraine. This is from Associated Press from today, the 24th of January 2023. The second article here is Politico, the same date. U.S. closer to approving significant number of Abrams tanks to Ukraine, more precisely 30. But this is just the beginning, don't laugh about that. Now, what do we have here? We have also Scholz to give Ukraine Leopard 2 tanks. That's from Ukrainska Pravda. It was broke by Spiegel, German newspaper. And this is again from the January 24th. Tomorrow will be all these announcements made. But we already know. Now we find that other weasels are joining the frenzy. And this is the Netherlands. This article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from today, January 24th, 2023. And it reads that the Netherlands wants to buy 18 Leopard 2 tanks from Germany in favor of Ukraine. Did you hear that, my Dutch friends? They want to buy in the name of Ukraine tanks to give Ukraine from Germany. So Germany is going to make a lot of money, I guess, or at least their military companies. And let's go further and see what's going on here. The Netherlands can buy 18 Leopard 2 tanks and that were leased from Germany and transfer them to Ukraine within the framework of the tank coalition, which aims to send modern main battle tanks to the country, thus helping it to resist the Russian aggression. European Pravda reporting that, citing Mark Rutte, Dutch Prime Minister, who announced it in an interview with Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung. And I'm quoting, "We rented them, which means we can buy them, which means we can give them away for free." Oh, yeah, but who buys them? I'm about to say it. Who buys them? You're a citizen, you weasel. Now, Rutte, who noted the understanding of Ukraine's need for Western tanks, added that such a step makes sense. Yeah, it's just like, I gotta go and eat. Makes sense, if I'm hungry. Only in coordination with other countries, such as Finland and Portugal, they are also on the list, my friends, to send tanks. But there is no such solution yet. Yes, because people or entities or countries that are weak, they get together in coalitions and fight the strong, which usually is alone. According to the head of the Dutch government, the decision on the supply of Leopard should be made by the German government. They already did it. If Germany refuses, the Netherlands and other countries will have to make their own decisions on the supply of tanks on bilateral basis. And I'm quoting, But we are not at that stage yet. You don't have to, my friends. Germany will give you everything. Germany got its undies down, is bent over, so you can do whatever you want. So, and I don't want to put any pressure on Germany. Germany is already raped a few times by you guys, and you don't want to put any pressure. It's done already. Germany coordinated previous arms supplies with the Netherlands, for example, in the case of Panzerhaubitze. 2,000 self-propelled howitzers. Can you read that? 2,000, 2000, 2000. Okay? On January 24, it became known that Germany received a request from Poland concerning the re-export of Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine. The German government stated that they wanted to review this application as quickly as possible. According to the media reports, the decision may be announced on January 25. That's exactly when that's going to happen. Tomorrow, Wednesday. The Americans are going to announce the Abrams 1 tanks delivered to will be delivered to Ukraine tomorrow as well. In addition, according to Spiegel, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz made a decision to transfer Leopard 2 tanks, battle tanks, companies to Ukraine. One company, which is, according to them, 14 tanks. Oh my God, that will make a difference. But hey, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. And I have now another country that just joins the frenzy of help, okay? And that is Norway, peaceful Norway. That's good, that's good. But you're not involved in this war. You're not part of it. So let's see what the Norwegians are saying, okay? The Norwegians are saying that they consider supplying Ukraine with up to 8 Leopard 2 tanks. Ukrainska Pravda, January 24th, 2023. So United States screw them very tight, or at least worked on that. Norway is considering possibility supplying Ukraine with up to 8 Leopard tanks out of the 36 they have available. Jesus Christ. These are armies, or what the hell are these? Kindergarten? Playground? 36. By the way, Germany has 320 Leopard tanks in their Bundeswehr. And they are not operational, all of them. 320. Can you imagine that? And Russia has thousands. How in the hell? And what are the budgets of these countries? I made an article yesterday, the military budgets, and it's unbelievable how much money these guys get to have, 36 tanks. But you gotta feed some fat generals there. I'm sorry, big-boned generals, my bad. I promise that I will use the appropriate semantics. Yeah, sorry. Okay, this was reported by the publication Dagens, Næringsliv, probably, writes European Pravda. The publication notes that the Norwegian government will soon also decide on a new tank purchase. They will. This discussion took place in Norway on Monday evening at a closed meeting of the Extended Committee for Foreign Affairs and Defense that is dedicated to providing military assistance to Ukraine. Good. You're gonna be so moral. You're gonna go home and show your wife who the hell you are. And she's gonna show you who she is. I hope not, but let's go. In particular, Norwegian journalists were informed that Monday meeting primarily discussed tanks as a follow-up to Annalena Baerbock's juvenile Federal Minister for Foreign Affairs of Germany's statement that Berlin will not object if Poland sends its Leopard tanks to Ukraine. I will have a fantastic video after this about Poland, why Poland is so helpful to send tanks to Ukraine, and you will be very much disgusted, as I was. On January 24th, because not for the good reasons, you're going to find out. It became known that Germany received a request from Poland concerning the re-export of blah, 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 blah. We got that one, right? So, here is the situation. You got Norway. Finland said that they want to send as well, with a little dancer prime minister. Remember that one? Okay, well, not as a prime minister, as a private individual, which you also represent that country. I don't think that was appropriate, but hey, maybe I'm just old, old styled, or whatever you want to call that, geezer. But no, I don't think I'm that old to be a geezer for her in the context of analyzing her lewd, that's how you call it, lewd behavior. Anyway, so Finland, Norway, Poland, the Baltic states, a total population of 5 million people, just so you know, I will always say that. Slovakia, I think Czech Republic, Slovenia, I don't know, Bulgaria, no. Who's else? They said Portugal, they said Spain, they said the Netherlands, they said France, they said Great Britain, they said United States, and they said Germany, of course. And I think you got Belgium, and those guys are ready. Denmark, I don't know, I haven't heard from Denmark, but Belgium, no, from Belgium, but I heard Denmark are all puffed up with their 3 children, 5 bicycle, and 20, I don't know, whatever they got over there, water. Anyway, my friends, it is a comedy if that weren't serious. But it is serious. What do you think? Do you think this is going to change? Ukraine, well, it's going to change something. Some more people will die, that's for sure, on both sides. The Ukrainians claimed yesterday, I made a video on that, that they're expecting about 100 tanks to be delivered to them before all these announcements from about 15 countries. I think I counted about 15, didn't I? And we'll see. We'll see. How do you think the Russians will respond to this? Do you think they're going to put up with this BS? Well, they're going to just destroy them? Or do you think they're going to use some other weapons? Do you think it's going to be an escalation? I mean, obviously this is bad news. I mean, any kind of weapons coming to Ukraine to fight the Russians is bad news for the Russians, isn't it? Remember, the Americans said they urged or suggested that Ukraine should start a counteroffensive in the south, which is about towards Crimea, in the coming weeks when they get the military equipment from the allies. Allies, my ass. Anyway, so here it is, my friends. We know these countries, good for them, and see how the Russians will react to that. We're going to see some, or not. I hope not, but you don't know how long Putin is holding to his hand to go over there and push that button. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.